Hey Joey, hey Sean. Thank you for sharing. Hey Angela. Thanks, Michael. Hey Marcia. Hey everybody, it's me, Carissa, from Portland, Oregon. Hey Gary. Thanks for watching, everybody. I just got here. I missed the march. I went over to a different location and there wasn't really anybody there, so I came over here. Hey Heather, hey Rachel, hey Karen, hey Will. Please share this if you can. Thanks, Danielle. Hey. Hey, Judy. Thanks for sharing. Hey, Tina. Somebody said there's like 1,000 people here. Hey, Brooklyn. PPA is where I'm at. One sec, let me just get my info here. One second here. Hey, Hamish. Trying to tag my mods here. But I'm not able to. Yep, on Lombard. Okay. Hey, Brandy. See if there's any police up here yet. Surprised they weren't waiting. I think they probably didn't know that people would be here. Hey, Jeremy. It's in North Portland. Pick you up a Slurpee? I might get one later. Ah, I didn't mean to. Good. Okay. Pin the right thing. There we go. Hey, Del.
I'm standing right here, minding my own business.
Human Tango. This guy who I was talking to last time who was drunk from the neighborhood is here again. Yeah, I don't see the cops out quite yet.
It's just and I'm like, where are my civil rights? This is my neighborhood. I'm just like standing here. And then this other old dude walks up right up to me.
I think it's the same goal that it's been. To defund and to
puts it out, it's like right here. And then he's like, I think I need to take this.
stop police brutality, especially against the BIPOC community. Same goals. Hey, D. Hey, Gail. Ooh, 4 a.m. That's brutal. Sorry about that. My stream gets jammed here whenever I get close to the precinct. Hey, Brad. Crap. I forgot my gas mask. Damn it. Yeah, you might see some pepper spray tonight. I guess I'll just try to stay away from the gas because I forgot my gas mask in my car and I don't feel like going back and getting it. Whoa. Let's hope they don't use the CS gas tonight. Yes, I found my goggles and I also got some new ones before I found my others, so I have 2 pairs of goggles on me. Somebody just said we're gonna get shot tonight. There's some younger people here tonight. Some kids came out from the neighborhood to protest, and I heard them talking about how it's a shame that protesters are getting shot by rubber bullets. They're probably like 8 and 10 years old. I was like, wow, these kids have been watching live streams or something. No, I don't think I'll get, I think last time they mainly used like white smoke canisters. I'll just try to stay away from the smoke. Definitely all boarded up now. Same person on the megaphone as last night before I left. Is that Rosa? Hey, looks like you got a new tripod. Nice.
I've had this for like a couple weeks now.
Oh, okay.
So
Do you usually,
this is new.
Do you usually bring it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Every night.
It's just that it's telescopic.
Yeah,
it's
I just never noticed it.
Yeah, it goes all in and then this comes out. How are you?
Pretty good. I forgot my gas mask, so I'm kind of bummed about that. It's in my car.
I have an extra one in my car.
I just don't want to go and get it and like in my stream.
I mean, I think if you're gonna get it, now's the time.
Okay. Would anybody mind holding
your stream?
You will? Oh my gosh. Okay. I try not to get the fire too much because.
Sure. Do you want me to just? Where do you want me to point it?
Maybe just like not in like people's faces too, but not at the ground at the same time, but just like kind of like the crowd, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
Okay. Is that okay?
Yeah, you don't have to like.
Oh, okay.
I'm not like super strict, but I just try not to like get people's eyeballs. And
Yeah,
stuff
I
like
know
that.
what you mean.
Anyway,
I respect
thank you
that.
so much. I'll be right
Yeah. Yep. Medic streamer.
Look at you with your press helmet and with your gimbal. Dang.
Try not to
All
get.
the medics are streaming it.
I'm like, she's like, don't get the fire and don't get people's faces, and I'm like, okay, trying not to do either, and not the ground, like. Hi, Rob. Yes, exactly. She needed to get her mask. It's just, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it. I'm not sure if she wants me to discuss what's going on to the right. That's cool. I get that. I respect that. We're at PPA. This is a warning. Do not encourage violence. I'm not encouraging violence. Who's encouraging violence? I didn't see anything. I'm just gonna talk to you guys, I guess. No, s'mores. That would be so gross on this. Yeah, Lombard. P-Town is on fire. But yeah, okay, there's a very small thing on fire. It's funny. The town is on fire. What's left? I can't really talk about it. Kneecap shots. Carissa will be back in a minute. She's grabbing her gas mask. They got a commemorative dumpster fire, yeah. Exactly, yeah. Last night I saw them mace 2 press just right in the face. It was like gnarly for no reason. Oh yeah, she's awesome. No problem, Sarah. Like, she's great, so I really respect her. I'm glad to be able to help her. No, not Rosa, but Rosa's close by. She's got her own stream going, and she's a fantastic human. Oh, here's Carissa. She's back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What were they saying? Any trolls in there?
Somebody said the town is on fire. And I was like, the town is up. Like, yeah, it's a very small fire. I didn't even.
Our town is much bigger than this.
They were like, what's on fire? I know. Can you imagine if it's just like one street? It's not really a town at that point, is it? Oh, thank you. Yeah.
If only there were ballistic glasses, that would be even better.
Oh, I lost my other ones. I'm so bummed. I had like my signature hat and glasses, and like I lost them the other night.
Do you need ballistic glasses? I have an extra pair if you want to borrow.
Oh, no, I have
Oh, you do? Oh, okay, cool.
I mean, I wear mine.
Okay, I gotta get away from this fire because it really smells, and I don't want to inhale whatever is in there. I'd love one. Thank you. What are they? Kind of the same thing, or
No,
eye flush?
so
I'll just use one of these
flush your
because
eyes out forcefully, and this is to clean off your exposed skin.
I'll just use this one because I usually like help people. So, yeah. Yes, I have a cat. Hey, Christine. No, that wasn't Rosa. That was another friend. I have, yeah, she's a medic. Woo, it's warm over here. I don't know why. I'm not gonna put the fire out. I don't have a fire extinguisher. PR got a lot of flooding? Damn. Yeah, I don't know what the fires are for.
And what this is you know, they have everyone first stage. This is an event for the first time in the beta test where they are exposing and it's a
State versus
series
state?
on state. So I've got 2 ults in that state already. So I created 2 ults and
I really don't know what the fire is for. But I think it's just like just another type of protest, I'd imagine. No, I am able to multi-stream, but I notice my service isn't very good when I do that, so I'm just waiting to get a mobile hotspot so that I can have a clearer picture when I'm streaming to multiple places. I do have a Twitch account. I have streamed to there once, as well as YouTube and Periscope. But yeah, like I said, I'm just waiting until I get that mobile hotspot. Yeah, there is a fence as a roadblock over there. And then there's bikers on the other side blocking the other road, the other street. There's donuts right there across the street. I'm not putting the fire out. I'm not gonna go and put it out with my feet. I'm just here to observe what's happening. I don't know a whole lot about Twitch, but I think it started off as a platform for streaming like video games, like playing video games. It's just a garbage can of fire. Hey, Chicken Sansa. Yeah, I didn't see who started the fire. I actually was expecting the police, the riot police, to be over here when we got here, but they're probably either not going to show up or they're getting ready in their riot gear because, I mean, I get told where events are, and I was expecting there to be more people at another place. So I think it was, you know, kind of like they started somewhere, and they usually don't tell people where they're going. So the cops can only guess where they should be staged. And I think tonight they were, like me, they were fooled. cinnamon donuts. Oh yeah, there's always strange stuff happening at the 7-Eleven. At any 7-Eleven, really. Best donuts in town right here. This is North Portland. Yeah. True. True, Corey. There's always a fire burning. It's kind of blurry. Yeah, my service isn't very good here, usually. I wonder if they have a marshmallow donut. That would be good. Hey, Clyde. Yeah, I think it's just like a sign of civil disobedience. Yeah, I've never really had cinnamon donuts. Yeah, that could be it, Corey. I haven't seen anybody feed the fire. Fire burning in your heart. That's the G-rated version of what I was thinking. Boop. Hey, Travis. This guy who's always downtown is here. It's like an older guy who just kind of watches.
Ma'am, would you like me to walk you through all this, or are you okay? Okay. You're welcome.
I don't know if there's like somebody said there was 1,000 people here. There's probably like 350, I'd say.
Twice with it. Those things will stop.
This is the Union Building, Police Union Building. I have a pole, but I'm not using it yet. How's the acid and shrooms? I don't know. I had one meal today. I had some homemade pot stickers. But I might have to have a donut later because I forgot to eat a second meal. Love to Indianapolis. Hey, Louie. Love to Indiana. Hey, Adrian. Oh, yeah. I did see that, but I didn't think to film it. Yeah, so this is, I mean, I think all of the protests lately have been about this, defunding the police to invest in the community. And of course, Black Lives Matter.
Focused on it, because we'd have to work together to build.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get the memo for this one. Yeah, they were veggie and pork pot stickers. They're pretty good. Yeah, I didn't drink my energy drink today, so yeah, I'm kind of tired. Sending love to Florida. Maybe I'll go get a donut from these guys while I'm waiting for the cops to show their faces. They might be afraid of me there. We'll see. Wonder if they have a bathroom. Just gonna take a little break. And I'll promote my favorite donut place if they're open. They're open. Hey. Hello. Look at these donuts. Hi.
Hi.
Can I get a donut?
Just one?
Yeah, let me figure out which one I want. Which one should I get? I think I want the one with peanuts. That one looks good. I usually get like 4 and just like eat some of each. Look at these. I'd be scared of me. Okay. Can I get this one right here with peanuts? Is that peanuts or almond or walnuts? Okay, I'll get the white one with peanuts, please. Can I just get a water? That's it. Can't really see outside. See what's happening. I got like a got a white one with some peanuts on it. What's that? Sorry? 1 second? Oh, okay. Yeah, you got it. People usually do come in here and buy like a dozen to put out in front of the cops. So you can still know what's happening out there.
Excuse me.
Got it?
Yep.
I like the old-fashioned donuts from here too. Thank you. Got a nutty donut. I don't think I've tried this one before. These are the best donuts in town. Seriously. Sorry, Voodoo Donuts. They have maple bacon.
Yeah, events interrupted my first attempt to go to Voodoo Donuts.
I mean, Voodoo Donuts is good. They have some pretty fun donuts, but these taste the best. I don't think all donuts matter.
They're banging on the doors.
That's not real. Hey, good. Who are you?
2 Skills.
2 Skills. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember you. Yeah. How are you doing?
Good.
Have you had their donuts?
I just ate like 3 of them.
Did you? Was that your dinner?
No, but
Nice.
they were great.
Do you like them better or do you like Voodoo Donuts better?
I've never had Voodoo Donuts.
You haven't? Do you live here?
Right here.
Do you live here in Portland?
Yeah.
And you haven't had Voodoo? Well, these ones are better, so.
Got some too.
Yeah.
Nice. I couldn't help it.
Yeah.
Over and over again. I wanted to get
said the feds are coming here? I don't think so. I can't really block anybody right now. My hands are full of donut. This is kind of Portland summed up. The roses, donut, Black Lives Matter protest. There goes my healthy eating streak. I love donuts. Somebody, last time I was here, somebody said they would give me $200 or like they would match somebody $200 if I ate a whole dozen of donuts.
And maybe it's going to be okay. Maybe it's not going to be terrible. Oh, like I keep thinking.
I think I can do it.
Because a lot of people in life are as receptive. So like.
No spamming. No spamming the comments, please.
I love you. Whoever did this to me, thank you. I love you.
Oh yeah, Costco does have good pot stickers, you're right. Oh, nothing happened to Eric's. I'm sure she's fine. Yeah, I don't remember who said that. So if you were the one that said that they would give me $200 for eating a dozen of donuts, send me a message.
Are you shitting me? What's that? I thought you were telling us that you were.
Yeah, that's the thing I was missing was a gallon of milk. Yum.
Hi, Aaron.
You got it, Lori.
I hope so.
Yeah, I see the fist.
Yep, they sat there and they laid down last year and they laid one. Yep, they went one. Precious was the last one to get.
Oh, black woman for Trump, eh? I already feel guilty after eating that donut. Oh yeah, so if you promote violence, if you threaten anybody on the stream, or if you spam, you'll be blocked. Bye, Rusty. Have a good night.
I don't see crop though.
Oh my
Yeah, I usually have a cheat day on Fridays. A Spam donut, wow. I'm almost convinced that they took everything out of this building and left because it's completely boarded up. And they were worried about their data last time getting stolen. Their data.
I just missed some shit. Did y'all see that?
There's like some instigators in the crowd, I think.
It's almost like it's a setup.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
I think everybody wants these people to leave right here. I think she's okay. I think they're saying she's okay, but she was just an instigator and they told her to stop. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like, I think Eric's might have gotten stopped from filming because there's people telling others not to film in the crowd. And somebody just got taken out of the crowd because she was an instigator. I think it was the girl in that American flag outfit. Yeah. Sending love to Sydney, Australia. No, they weren't counter-protesters. I think they were just kind of instigators. Yeah, this is the police union building. Yeah, at least we got the drummers tonight.
Yeah, you don't talk or feel something.
What's a belly sneech? I think they just wanted that person to leave because they were starting crap. I kind of missed exactly what happened. Hey, Amber. Okay, Rachel. Hey, Lania. Thanks, Kathy. Love to New York. The adult film post? No, I didn't get that. I was probably eating a donut. Hey Michael. Hey Danny. Hey Sean. A lot of folks don't want cameras recording in the crowd because they don't want to be targeted by like Proud Boys or other groups that don't like protesters. Or the police. They don't want to be targeted for protesting. That's what I've been told. Wow, infamous troll. I don't think I've seen her. Oh, here they come. Thanks, Jared.
Fuck you!
Hey Bodie, I hope I said that right. Love to Los Angeles.
I just yelled and I heard my voice.
Was it just me or did he say stop meow? Hey David. Hey Jacob. I'm not sure if it's. I'm guessing it's a recording. Hey May. Hi. Did I say that right? Person's gonna start another fire, I think.
Shut up.
Why are you doing? I'm doing it. I'm just here. I'm taking care of it. I'm looking
This isn't a 7-Eleven commercial, FYI. There's a small group of people over here trying to start a fire, and there's a small group trying to stop them. Just because there's a small group of people that are arsonists doesn't mean that the whole group is for it. And that is seen right now because there's...
Members appear to be attempting to break into the Portland Police Association. To those attempting to break into and/or damage the Portland Police Association.
I mean, that's what she's trying to say, but then anything anyone does is involved.
Trying to break in or maybe.
And it's like, here's the thing is that, right, we can't keep releasing, you know.
Well, I'm not, but I'm just saying, like, that's what kind of what
especially for this building, like.
Members appear to be attempting to break into the Portland Police Association. To those attempting to break into and/or damage the Portland Police Association.
You and I feel very similar about things, but it's not like we can do anything about it.
Yeah, I was just curious if she was just trying to stop fires or...
She got physically with a couple people. So then I was like, this motive just carried her to a block.
So what else was she saying? I mean,
so she had another person with her and just going off about the whole situation. I was like, well, why did you come to the you know, it's just about putting out a fire. That's one thing. Like, a lot of people are putting out fires. But when you start getting involved in regular people just protesting,
Members of the group who appear to be attempting to break in to and potentially light fire to the PPA building. This is criminal activity. All pursuits should leave the area now. Police North Campbell Avenue, near the Portland Police Association. We recognize many of you gathered to demonstrate peacefully. There are members of the group who appear to be attempting to break into.
They're saying that she's a white supremacist, but I didn't hear the whole conversation. I don't know what happened to her buddy. I think that's her buddy right there. I don't know. Were you told not to film? No. Oh, okay. I just heard a couple people getting told or like asked, why exactly are you filming here?
Yeah. No, I should decide. Yeah, there was such a Occupy, the first Occupy. Yeah. So we know quite a few, you know?
Yeah.
And, I mean, right, it's also, I think, how you're doing it. That's why I put my stuff down, you know, don't think I was, like, when you and I were standing there and, like, we were fine until our little friend started yelling back at him.
Yeah, and it was like 4 of us in a row, so it was like, yeah.
But when it, you know, when you're not directly, like, going up to people's faces and stuff, I think they generally don't care.
I saw a group down.
And not
I saw a group like down there of people that looked like. So they kind of like snickered at me as I was walking by myself down a dark street. So there might be like some more instigators in the crowd. Just a warning.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna.
Can I get it? Sorry.
The old number would still work for a little bit, but better to have the new number. Can't be changed. So.
Can I get it too?
Yeah, of course. Sorry, on the left. We gotta get you on the sub.
One of the fastest left being fucking tackled there.
Thank you. It was over there, but it was when I first got here. So.
No, because there was a couple construction workers that had their flag put out over there. And I was like, that's kind of random that you would just, being a construction worker, you just stick your flag out. Like,
yeah.
So that's why I was curious.
Fat ass just sits behind a computer and talks shit.
You tell them.
Oh, freight hauler?
Oh, freight buffer.
I don't give a fuck what his name
No,
is.
it's not the flag. It's the fact that the stuff that she was saying to people in the crowd, and also I guess she was like pushing people. Oh, he gave me the number for just in case I get arrested. I don't think I will, but it's just the bail number, just in case. There's the Moms United for Black Lives. Love to Sweden. No, she's still there. She still has her hat. Film it? Film what? She's sitting there with her hat. Yeah, I mean, if I like get it up in people's faces who are arguing with her, I mean, it kind of goes both ways. Like if I mess with the cops, they won't allow me to be here to film. If I mess with the protesters, they won't allow me to film here. Well, I mean, I can, but they'll probably, you know, try to kick me out. So I kind of try to stay neutral. And I film, but if I like get into people's faces as they're arguing, they don't really love that. She just ran after somebody for taking her hat. Oh, that poor doggy. Oh, they just threw her hat in the fire, that's all. I'm not scared, I'm just, you know, being neutral here.
Hey, where'd you get your patch?
I got it on Etsy.
So my shirts say media, you know, but then I end up wearing a bag and then I'm like...
Yeah. It actually has Velcro on it, but it didn't come with the other side of the Velcro, so I had to sew it on really quickly. But it works. I haven't seen anybody get their I haven't seen anybody get their ass kicked for being here. That they didn't want to be here. They usually try to talk people down and get them to leave and walk them out. And they could definitely do that to me. They might pick me up and carry me out if I annoy them. So I try to be pretty neutral.
Hey, what do you call a stupid fish? A dumb bass.
Just right here, saluting everybody.
Cockroach, can't get rid of her.
When we were on the front line...
Dang, your light is bright.
Since she wants to be a martyr, might as well like...
If you guys want to see her so bad, there you go. Is that interesting enough for you? Thank you, Boyd. True. She has a flag on her back still. I don't know if this is her buddy or what, but...
Once she's done.
No, when I was marching down here, she was right next to me for a long time, but now I'm fucking offended that I was everywhere close to her. Never trust people with American flags.
So she was trying to stop fires and also being racist and pushing people in the crowd. I don't know. I'm over it.
I believe that black women should be running this. But she is probably a fucking proud girl.
Every single black woman that's spoken on the megaphone so far has every single one that's down. So, what this is
What about just like, they're firing the roof, you know?
Yeah, the riot cops usually hide down these streets. See if I can spot any. They could be a little further down, but I can't see them from here.
You got another one? You got another Modelo? Yeah, two.
no cigarettes around for you guys?
You're right. Smoking through the filter. This guy, he's used to vape for like years. This guy was a vape. Oh, you're a vaper? Come on. You're a vapist?
Vapist.
He used to breathe through it. He used to breathe through his vape.
Hey, Danielle.
It must be no good right now.
I don't know why my kids are. Do you have like signal or something?
I like the guitar. Oh, he's the gold standard. I aspire to be like trumpet guy. I don't know if my pain tolerance is the same as the trumpet guy. I need to get on Twitter being arrested with a guitar. No, but you know what I want to get? It's my electric, and I want to get a portable amp. And Sam is moving. She's moving. And the crowd is crazy. They were in like G, they were A flat, they were even in E at one point.
Bye, Nick. Have a great night.
I feel like it's also like I'm imagining that in the mind. It's like, man, I'm really glad I started smoking last July. I'm a better
Yeah, I'm
person.
glad I started smoking cigarettes in March. Or whenever this protest started. June. In March, yeah, in May. Oh, nice. Look around.
What a bad look for the skate punk community. Have the peace police person be all pick out the skate, what I would consider skate punk.
She is steampunk.
And the American
flag. Or torn apart. It's super steep.
Oh no, I'm a minister. I'm not doing that. I have actual rules for engagement.
You should play for the LRAD. You should go over there and play songs for the royalties.
Sounds good. I probably will. And not like I probably will. Well,
Got a plan. How they do it in Spain.
I think that's no mistake.
Keep going with that. The guitar.
Oh, okay.
Play now, man.
I'm trying to join along with the general chants.
Do it. That was cool.
You should get like a portable speaker and electric guitar. Just like there.
Does it actually have a preamp in it?
Yeah, you should put it. Yeah, get like one of those fancy
Broke it
speakers.
at the moment, but I can probably fix it. But if I had a speaker in my backpack, I'd be down for that. Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Are they dance? They're doing a little play dance.
Yeah, they've been doing that for a while.
Nice. I saw that earlier.
Okay.
Woo!
I love the PNW man. got that, the little dude I was talking to, he got that 10 started. I'll have them. Weekends, I'll have them. You saw me at St. John's.
She's still up here. The cops are right here.
What's the name for her? He seems like shit. Very portable. I wish I could lower it. Like it has these things.
There's a flag lady.
Has,
I'll call her flag lady.
These bands in it. I wish I could get rid of them so I could like cover my head. Yeah. But it will destroy everything. It will destroy the whole helmet. Yeah. It's meant to be a concussion, you know, like a falling, like steel beam. Exactly. Did you see that SpaceX op today?
Okay.
The Big Bang, their experimental spaceship thing. Oh no. Yeah, they're fucking 150 meters.
I'm pretty sure I just saw who the cop was. Where's Rosa? Is that the cop? Hey, can I talk to you for a sec?
What's going on?
Without.
You want to turn it off?
No, can you like?
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
Whatever. I don't know if that matters.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
And the person they chose for their interview was a young white kid who was like, I don't want responsibility. I like the freedom.
They brought the barbecue here.
But there's like a rule. I think if you do that, it's like not a big deal.
I mean, I didn't want to like see it.
No, the moms are still up there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those two guys are with her. Cop is live streaming all streamers on their camera. What do you mean? Like they're filming us or they're watching our live streams? Sorry, I'm behind on all these comments.
I'll be back here.
Let me know, I'll give you a fresh one.
Okay, I'll wait.
State police coming on Lombard. Good to know, good to know. The short dude keeps looking my way. Who's the short good? That little kid? I can't really film little kids. He might just be a little person. Oh, somebody just told me that the cops are watching me, and I said, are they watching me or my live stream? Oh, they have a live stream that's live streaming our live streams? Interesting. Hi, PPB.
Dressed in black. That's fine.
I got your back. My back. I got your back. I got your back. You got my back. I got your back. You got my back.
I like keep going.
You got my back.
Just saying.
You got my back. Y'all call you. They have my back. I got your 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 back.
Yeah, tell Uncover Bird. And so they get to open up the streets. Yeah.
Asked for help in regards to the protest. So that's where the federal officers came from. Okay, this is my favorite hat of all time. I got it at a music festival, and I summoned it out of the air. And because I had my hair in like a braid, and I was like, I really need to have something to hold my hair. And I was like, I'm a snapback right now. And I literally, this snapback came flying out of the air and hit me in the fucking face. And I had picked it up off the ground and I held it above my head because I was like, oh, this is a really nice snapback, so I'm going to put it back. And at the end of the set that I was watching, I had put it on my head and I was like, and so as soon as I put it on my head, this person came up to me and he was like, that's my hat. And I was like, oh, no, I'm so sorry. And then he goes, no. So it's been my riot hat ever since. Hi, I thought that was you.
I just wanted to chat with you for a sec when you're done.
Oh, I can
semi-truck cutting through here.
Oh, you can?
I'm gonna mute my stream for a second. I'll turn it around, guys.
There's a truck coming through. Oh.
Well, it's just been my face.
What's that? Oh yeah. I'm like trying to get me to film that.
Oh.
No, I'm good. But and also anyway.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Okay, I'm back. So somebody is saying that the riot cops are coming from this direction. We'll see about that.
I'm not even saying it was so bad. It's less now, I think.
Hey, Christy.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I'm still not finding it, Charmaine. Maybe they blocked me. I'll try to clean my lens. Okay, I'm going to try and clean off my lens. Is that better? No?
Very politely. Too polite.
LGBTQ stream?
Please, too many times.
I don't really know what that means. Hey, Emma. Yeah, it looks better.
What about the Sanji? Can you go to 7-Eleven?
That apparently the right. Yeah, they have something down there.
Portland Independent News.
I went and walked up to the fence to look. It's a Jeep and they're like...
Can you send me the link?
Yeah, I thought I saw.
Yeah, it's probably Donut Finger. Yeah, I know what LGBT means, but I don't know if you're what it means to ask me that. It's LGBTQ friendly, if that's what you are. You're part of that community. That's what you're asking. Yeah, I'm not really sure why my picture is doing that. The cops didn't say anything. They just had the one announcement. Looks like she's still here. Should I interview her? I think I'll interview her. Yeah, I think it's because
oh my God! Wait.
I didn't see that. I've hit my 20 gig limit for the month, so my service goes from 3G to 4G. I didn't see anybody breaking in or lighting a fire. I could see them knocking on it. I didn't see anybody trying to break in or light a fire. Yeah. I didn't see it. Should I interview her? We'll see. What should I ask her? Yeah, that was sad what happened to Beirut.
This is the Portland Police Bureau.
Can I ask why you're here? Can I ask why you're here?
Shut up and get on with it!
Why are you here? What?
Shut up and get on with it, you fucking tanks!
Yeah, but what's the reason? Okay, she's not talking. Okay. I tried, but she has stuff in her eyes and she doesn't want to talk. She said she's here for us, so I was trying to find out what that meant. She wasn't willing to talk. Well, you guys told me to interview her, so I was asking her why she was here and what that meant. But she wasn't. Maybe I'll try to talk to her later. But as I went over to ask her, somebody said that I was her protector. I thought that was kind of funny. Before she said that she was trying to protect us. And she was, yeah, I don't really know. People keep asking me about her, but I'm not sure what she's doing.
Got him. No, that's prison food. NCDC serves nasty green bologna sandwiches, actually.
At least you got something. The feds didn't give me anything.
Valorant over there?
Yeah, it's all by itself, though, but there's Piggy Staging real close by.
Yeah, I heard that they were staging. I heard they were also staging down that way, yeah. Have you seen Kevin? Have you seen Kevin?
Following my bliss.
What's that? I think you look familiar. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
I think we met like a couple weeks ago or something.
Yeah, we met. It was just super chaotic and super crazy.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
The technical nom de plume is Mike Blue Hair, but whatever, Blue Hair's good enough.
Mike Blue Hair? Okay, nice to meet you.
And you are?
Carissa Does.
Nice to meet you, Carissa. Where do you stream to so I can look it up?
Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to, Carissa Does, yeah.
Okay, cool beans.
I like to stream to other places, but I just
Nice.
feel like I'm able to like easily troll on Facebook, which is why I'm
I have quality trolls on my channel. I have trolls that will fill pain.
Are you on Twitch?
What's up?
Are you on Twitch?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's Mike Blue Hair 1 on Twitch is where I stream to.
Okay.
Is that a proper ballistic helmet?
It is, yeah.
Looks like one, nice.
But my one of the little things fell off, so it's kind of loose. But
Is it the Ewan helmet?
I'm not sure. I don't know a whole lot about.
I think so because
that
of
type of stuff,
the way it goes over the ear. That's my favorite feature.
Yeah.
And how it goes out a little bit. I mean, it's a type of protection you won't find in a lot of helmets.
Definitely. I kind of wish it would come down a little bit further so that stuff couldn't get into my ear, but at the same time I could hear out of, through it, so it's not too bad.
People running.
Looks like the riot cop showed up. What is that? What the fuck? Did I see that? You guys see that truck?
Is everybody okay?
You see that motorcycle? Damn. What is it? He's coming back through. Go, get out of the way! Yeah, he's coming back. You guys, watch out.
Everybody stay calm. Don't panic. The worst thing we can do is panic. Everybody be
Stand up here. That's your guys, okay? Come on, come on.
Get out of the street!
Let's go.
bunch of people got
XNF973.
XNF973. Can you guys look that up and send it to me?
And it was a tan.
It's a tan Chevy S10.
You said XNF 573?
I'm not sure. XNF 573 Chevy S10 tan. You guys, somebody get on that.
Rosa got it on her stream. She got the
I got it too, but I didn't get the license plate. I don't think.
No. She got the license plate. Some guy had it written on his arm. So if
Okay.
somebody wants a cross reference.
Yeah, if somebody could look that up,
She just held it up on her.
or send it to me, message me. I don't think anybody got hit. Somebody's motorcycle got completely destroyed. Yeah, and that's why protesters build barricades. He's coming back! Now everybody's on edge.
It's just a motorcycle.
Okay, it's just a motorcycle. Okay, well, I'm getting my vest on. A truck just ran through the crowd at high speed, ran over a motorcycle, completely destroyed it. I don't think anybody got ran over somehow, because he went right through the middle of everything. Yeah, the protesters tried to stop him. They were like waving him down. But he obviously would not stop. Thank you guys for sending me that information. If anybody can get information on that, please do. The motorcycle was basically attached to the truck. Was somebody screen recording? Anybody? That was crazy. Police got the guy? Well, it is their job. Okay, somebody already got him. That was the worst that I've seen that somebody drive through crowd here. I've seen somebody kind of drive slowly through or rev their engine, but yeah, that's definitely the worst I've seen here by far. Figures that the guy took off. Did you guys see what happened to that motorcycle? The one that was attached? Yeah.
It
was
kept
still
going.
attached?
Yeah, it was still attached, and like the car just kept driving. I don't know where it ended up.
Somebody said that the cops got the guy, but then somebody else said that he just kept driving off, so
No idea.
who knows?
Yeah, I like had the motorcycle like dragging in front of them, and like. The fence
Yeah,
kept
I saw
going.
that. Are you guys okay?
Oh, I thought you were talking. Yeah, we're okay.
So nobody, I didn't see anybody get hit. I'm sure I would have seen something. That's super surprising.
Yeah,
how fast he was going, yeah.
Yeah. I like, just,
Phew.
like heard whistles and looked over and saw a bunch of people running.
I just saw people running and I was about to head that way because I thought it was the cops. So I'm glad I don't have a lot of energy today or else I would have just ran up there, you know? Whew. Yeah. So everybody's wondering why protesters barricade the street? That's why. Are you still live, Soul?
Yeah.
You okay?
Did you catch any of that?
Yeah, I caught it, and I got the license plate number.
I heard.
But somebody said that you caught the cops getting the guy, but somebody else said that he just ran off or just drove off.
No, I caught them telling the cops where the guy was and the direction he was going, and then the cops drove off to go towards him. But that was like just a little bit ago.
Yeah.
That was
freaking
How did
nuts.
you get past the
Like
barrier?
who? I try to be unbiased, but who comes to a protest and is that pissed off at people standing in the street? Like that they're willing to risk their life and their reputation to run people over. Just dumb.
Yeah, Sam, we were looking for you when it happened, like just across the street. But he's here again. He's here again.
That truck?
No, the rapist.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he's here again. He's like right there. That's him, right there. This one was the end closest to us walking. Yeah, that's his group over there. No shit, right there.
Can I ask, sorry, I was just overhearing, can I ask which guy that is, just for my personal safety?
This one right here, walking by himself.
It's hard to tell them apart.
Yeah,
like a skinny guy,
yeah.
because he's like wearing all black.
Yeah, it's yeah, no, he's also an abuser of his person of color ex that's here.
Thank you.
What's that? Yeah, no, that's him. Like he keeps walking. He's also with because it's my old group. That's how I know he is. But yeah, no, my phone died. That's why I couldn't like message you. That he's doing. Yeah, because then I can pull up the picture.
Yeah, I mean, the people here, most people here want to defund the police, which has happened to schools. Schools have been defunded. And that doesn't mean that they're completely, defunded, or, they still are getting funds from the government, but just a little less. A lot of people here would prefer that instead of cops coming to help people that are having mental breakdowns and stuff, instead calling, therapists to come and help out, that sort of thing. I think people here would still call the cops if they were in danger, like, you know, something that just happened. Okay.
We found the truck.
Left
The guy abandoned his
The guy
truck.
abandoned his truck, apparently.
In the street with the bike still under it. And what we think happened is earlier in my stream, before we started walking over there, the cops turned around left and took a left so we think they picked him up and said, you need to go, right? They took him, left the truck and the bike in the middle of the street. We got that all filmed, and then I had to leave.
You think that the cops picked the guy up?
They had to pick him up for his safety, or else he's in the house hiding right there, because he either lives right there. I know somebody has his plate and his insurance information, so he lives right there. So if he didn't run into the house in that condition, then the cops grabbed him on their way by. That's my assessment. Okay, I'll be right here. So yeah,
So where?
Sitting there, and it's fucked
I don't
up.
want to go over there
Where is it?
by myself.
3 blocks up and then half a block
can
up.
I tell you something? Just let you know. I mean, just saying.
That's why I said that
Who did? But why if there was somebody in there?
There was a guy on the bike that got hit.
He was on the bike?
It's his bike, yeah.
I don't know if you could
Mad.
standing here for the whole time, but when that car came through, was the fence up?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I left. I was like, okay, time to go.
Yeah, he went through the fence to drive on.
That was crazy, yeah. I was down there right at the riot and I heard an engine brake and somebody, and then I'm like, oh no.
Who's
and
you
all
guys?
started-
Do you know us
And then when it
personally?
was, it turned
The people that are out here?
the
Okay, now I'm
motorcycle was
pissed.
trying to catch up and stop.
Pissed at you, Carol. Bye.
Go in front of them, and he was going medium speed, but he still should have seen, like, oh, there's all these people in the road. But then somebody, like, the motorcycle sort of pulled up next to him, and somebody threw a cone. But then, after just, like, about 1 second of thought, he just accelerated. Yeah, without even consideration. Like, he probably, I was thinking in his mind, he was probably like, oh, I'm being attacked. But he had like 10 seconds to think about that as he came down that block in front of the apartments. And, you know, so it was like, yeah, that's kind of...
What happened there?
Driver is caught. How do you know?
He was sort of by the front wheel, but he went...
Can you
and his
post a
sparks
link about it or something?
Going along what seemed to be like the motorcycle being dragged out.
Because the guy who was in the truck got out and left before the cops showed up. There was a guy that was on that bike, the motorcycle.
That's miraculous that everybody... I think it's because there was that hesitation while it was making a lot of noise. That everybody turned and was able to make a plan to get out of the street. You know?
What happened with the driver of the motorcycle? Did you see him?
He looked like he was trying to hit off the pickup truck and to stop them.
So if somebody's in the road, somebody is okay to run them over?
Faster.
That's interesting reasoning.
As though he must have perceived like that he didn't want to let that pickup.
What happened to the driver when the truck started pulling the motorcycle? What happened to the motorcycle?
I actually don't see. Yeah. He like, I think he...
Yeah, Lane, there was a motorcycle under his truck. Yeah, it's down there. I'm not going over there by myself, though.
I think he was a guy in his 20s, possibly with one of those green vests that was trying to take up to direct traffic.
He had a green vest.
I think
was
so.
Was he white or black?
I think white, I think.
Who's your neighbor, John?
Kind of, I think medium there, if I'm at all.
Was he dressed like approximately?
I think I'm taking him like, well, not maybe. kind of like one of those people who have the safety vest on. I think that's, but that could already be a delusion, you know, like, because there was a set of people on motorcycles who were directing the traffic. But it was like one of those sport bikes where he was quickly sport bike, yeah. But no, that was kind of weird down there because you know how there were two like almost like quick panics where they're like, he's coming again. And somebody, I thought both of those were like panics. Like, oh no, there's another car. But somebody else told me like, oh, did you see the second car? And that there was actually a second incident involving somebody who got their windshield broken. But it was weird because me and some other people were like, oh no, you mean this guy is coming?
Just waiting for that guy to come back
for a second, so let's go down behind this building. But we didn't leave, but then we all turned and we're like, oh wait, no, nothing's happening. But then this other person who's like with Mike Blue Hair, that figure on YouTube, they were like, oh no, that was actually like a second aggressive driver. And then somebody broke their windshield. Okay. But I'm like, I don't even know which car they're talking about. It must have been down on the side street, like somebody pulled. Anyway,
Thank you. That's really helpful. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I have to go look see over there, like if I can even see where this motorcycle and whatever.
Yeah, somebody said that the guy ran into a house. Some people said that were out here watching. Yeah, I'm reading the comments and I'm trying to block people who have been saying rude stuff.
I'm not able to watch the footage right now, but... No, I'll be right back. How late are you out?
Hey, somebody report Georgie Banakia, or however the hell you say his name. I don't know how late I'm out. Just until I get too tired, I guess. What about you?
Pretty much the same.
I'm just like, usually I don't let people bother me, but like I'll come and move over if you're on my street. Just like not in the mood for that shit right now.
That's what I did last time. I forgot all my blood on any class.
Let's hope we have no more of that shit.
Is the car or the truck still in the middle of the street down there?
I don't know if it's still, but it was. Will you show her the picture? See what we're talking about.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Thank you again. Okay. Do you mind if I take a picture of your picture?
Sure. One of them has activity actually in it.
Hopefully those turn out. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You said there's another one that has activity in it?
Well, yeah. One that you don't want to take a picture of.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I have a couple more if you need them.
Yeah, I think that, you know, that guy just left his truck behind, so I doubt that, you know, it was his truck. He probably stole it or rented it or something.
Disgusting.
This person is saying that the guy who drove that truck is his neighbor and he's back home. Was it you, John? Hey, Corey. Yeah, I have a check on the girl. Taking the bike. You know where all the guns are. Yeah, so if you're just tuning in and you don't know, a truck just sped through here, didn't hit anybody, luckily. Hey, Corey. Other Corey. So that's why a reinforced barrier has been put up. Yeah, Slurpee does sound good. Wonder why that just crossed my mind. Please check the girl. What girl? Check which girl? Oh, okay, he lives in Arizona. All right. Oh, the flag girl. Yeah, I'm very surprised that that truck didn't hit anybody. There was a guy on a bike. Are you taking off?
No, I just gotta pee.
Me too. Damn it, I'll wait. She's still there. We can confirm that she wasn't the driver. She's like trying to be a martyr or something. I don't know. She's not talking to anybody anymore. Yeah, I just checked on Flag Girl and she's just sitting there not talking to anybody. I'm just gonna sit here for a sec. Now, anytime anybody hears something, they jump. Thanks, Tina. Bye, Jordan. The drum's putting me in a better mood at least. Night, Nancy. This is the Portland Police Union building.
Cops tuck their sheets into their socks before they go to bed.
Yeah. If you have a link to the showing that the guy was apprehended, let me know.
Y'all remember in high school when you told that kid Orlando and they totally thought they got high?
Thanks, Jenny. It kind of just brought back bad memories.
There's lights on in there. You see that? Yeah. There are lights on.
Oh, wait. You see that crack? Oh my god. Look at that lights on. Yeah. Howdy.
Thanks for the support, Shauna.
You know, I marched. I was marching down here for the cart. She was right next to me the whole time. And I feel ashamed that I was so there. It potentially could have been cool. It could have potentially been cool. But she's just here, and who knows who she talks to before she gets here. You have made no friends yet. This group will recognize you anytime you come out here. Everybody will know who you are. You're not going to be welcome in any march. Every person will recognize you. This is your last march. This is your last time you're going to do this. Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts. You're right.
Yeah, if you have a different opinion, that's totally fine with me. But if you're just coming here to call people names and to be hateful, I'm not cool with that. Yeah, usually when I'm around this building and other streamers are around, the service isn't so great for some reason. Hey, can I ask you a couple questions? Can I ask you a couple questions? Are you not talking to anybody? She's not talking to anybody. I tried.
Actions speak louder than words.
I don't know why she protects the police. They kill anyone. They killed my brother 1 month ago in New York. What police?
So yeah, there's a barrier on this side. There's barrier on every side. Thanks, Ezra. That's the Union Building. Yeah, somebody said that the driver had a gun. A couple guys already asked if she needed help, and she said she's staying there. When I've been over here before, I had okay self-service, but when I get closer to this building or just this specific area, I don't have great service. I personally don't think that there are police in that building.
Every cop looks like you.
No, I haven't heard gunshots. I just hear a drum. You got it, Monty. don't plan on just standing by Flag Girl all night.
This is the Portland Police Bureau.
Okay, I have to plug in my phone really quick. I wonder where they're coming from.
This is the first warning that tear gas may be used.
Where are they coming from? Oh, there it is.
Sorry from that one.
Oof.
Tear gas! Gas coming in!
Damn it! Okay, well I'm at 20%, so. I'm going to get on my gas mask. Or I can't. They don't have, I think it's just white smoke.
No, you guys are supposed to be pointing, you fucking confused motherfucker. It's not news.
Okay, I'm just trying to plug in my phone before they start rushing really hard. There they go. Okay, shoot. Okay, they were warning as they were throwing tear gas. Okay.
What the fuck do you want? I want the Playboy. Eat my ass.
Sorry, I'm trying to fix my gimbal. Come on. Okay.
An unlawful assembly. The area near North Lombard Street
okay, I'm gonna try to fix my gimbal.
Avenue is now closed. All persons must immediately leave the area by traveling to the south on North Denver Avenue. Failure to adhere to this order may subject you to arrest or citation.
Why am I out here? Because I'm
or crowd
filming.
control agents, including but not limited to tear gas and/or impact weapons. This is the third warning that tear gas may be used. This is the third use of force warning. the Portland Police Bureau. To legal observers and members of the press, the Police Bureau is aware of and will adhere to the temporary restraining orders regarding legal observers and members of the press present at demonstrations. Legal observers and members of the press shall not interfere with officers as they perform their lawful duties and must follow lawful orders. All members of the press and legal observers must move to the north sidewalk of North Lombard Street now. Interfering with officers may subject you to arrest or citation. Thank you.
So the officers are moving the...
So that people can run protesters over? Is this the guy that ran people over? I don't know.
No, he's in custody.
Huh?
He's in custody.
Oh, thank you. That guy's in custody.
They fucking treated him like royalty, let him get around. Here's my privilege, I was found. They didn't find the gun. He pulled a handgun. They didn't find it yet, though.
So, but he's under arrest right now?
Yeah, as far
supposedly.
as I know.
Yeah, okay.
They put him in handcuffs and threw him in the car, so.
Okay. I thought you were talking about this guy was... Oh, he's, I don't know who this is. This guy was helping the cops over here. This is your friend if you guys are for the cops.
Works at the stores are not letting back in either. I'm not sure what he did. He just said,
This side, please.
Thank you. I'm a little confused.
Thank you.
I'm a little confused.
I thought we were supposed to be on the sidewalk.
We are supposed to be on the sidewalk. They told us to be on the north sidewalk. That whole squad over there told us to be on the north sidewalk.
Okay.
They announced it on the LRAD thing.
This guy right here, the second guy in, has a hand on a pepper spray bottle.
When you come in and shut down protest! How did he get That's that.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, I didn't need specific, right? I didn't see it. That was actually what's this first name? Stop making
Their party.
Yeah, that's why I went on that white truck.
On the way out. Just remember.
No good cops in a racist system. 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 Hold the line.
first, use the peaceful protest warning. If we're not doing shit, go home. Stop, go home.
Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you protect? Who do you serve? Who do you serve? Who do you serve? Who do you serve?
That's what you can impress when the Highlander got struck by that ball of light. You can just do everything forever.
Who do you serve? Who do you serve? Who do you serve? Get your fucking job! Who do you serve?
Is that Securitas?
Securitas?
Who do you protect?
Who do you serve?
Just wanted to make sure everything.
Who do you protect?
Who do you serve?
Who do you protect?
Who do you serve?
Who do you
Try to
protect?
leave, don't follow us. It's that simple.
It's that simple! Stop doing it! It's that simple! You leave us alone! You leave us alone! It's that simple!
Get a green, you dumb piece of shit!
Do the job! That's simple! You start the whole fucking fight! Dirty little fucking pig!
How about quit your fucking job, you dumb bitch?
Yeah, nice mustache, buddy!
Hey, he's snitching on you. Whatever he's doing up there, he's snitching on you. Just let you know, he's snitching on you. Dogs can't read.
Go home! Go home! Go home! Come back with more!
I sure got paint on him.
Go the fuck home!
No arrest
Go
has been
the
made
fuck
for myself.
home! No! You do it to us! Fuck you, bitch! No! How about stop macing us in the eyes? How about that? Bitch? Yeah. How about find a new job? It's not my fault. Your job sucks. Bitch ass! Fuck you, little boy! Nobody's even throwing anything yet.
We ready though.
You're talking a lot of shit to be a water bottle distance. Se va a la casa, por favor.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
3.
Not even! When hairstylist have to have work to get scissors? Why are you doing this job? What do you want to do?
What do you guys make, like 50K a year? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, count that high.
Now it's about memory.
Go home, bitch. Go the fuck home. Nobody wants you here. This community doesn't want you here. Hey, fuck you, Tyler. Residents are in this crowd. You've been tear gassing us every night.
To those on North Lombard Street and North Campbell Avenue near the Association, this has been declared an unlawful assembly.
What do you mean?
The area near North Lombard Street and North Campbell Avenue is now closed. Persons must immediately leave the area by traveling to the south. Failure to adhere to this order may subject you to arrest or citation or crowd control agents, including This is the fourth use of force warning. This is the fourth warning that tear gas may be used.
Where's the threat to your life? No good cops in a racist system! No good cops in a racist system! No good cops in a racist system!
No good cops in a racist system!
No good cops in a racist system!
No good cops in a racist system!
No good cops in a racist system!
No good cops in a racist system! No good cops in a racist system! No good cops in a racist system!
No good cops in a racist system.
No good cops in a racist system! No good cops in a assembly is you!
Go home! You're not welcome here!
No good cops in a racist system! No good cops in a racist system!
No good cops in a racist system!
No good cops in a racist system!
You ready? The self-care vehicles. You hear me? The self-care vehicles. The self-care vehicles. The self-care vehicles. Because we have a fire for it. Anyone here? Why? Because he's not.
The cop that killed Connie's head.
EPP kills kids! Fuck-Ted Wheeler!
Fuck-Ted Wheeler!
Fuck-Ted Wheeler!
Fuck-Ted Wheeler! Fuck-Ted Wheeler!
Fuck-Ted Wheeler! He's a fucking boss!
I need to quit my job. Look to the left! Look to the right! One of these cops beats their wives! That's my favorite. You don't have a mask on. You don't have a mask on. Good job, Bradley. Mask on. Good job, Bradley.
Still been
You don't have a mask on. 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 You don't have a mask on.
You're protecting and serving nobody.
Hey, you can go get one. You can get one for free. I hope you know that. You're, oh my God. Everybody.
Stop fucking recording us. It's illegal. You've been told that.
EPP kills kids. What he says was a teenager.
Do you want Viagra? Oh, I give you. Oh, you know Viagra.
PPP still uses dial-up.
I think that's rules. You do wrong. You do wrong. I think that's rules. Listen for us. We are the team.
PPP won't investigate the murder of Shy India Harris because they said they're too busy. You realize that you're only getting press on your fucking live stream, which is not a crime, right? PPP kills kids! PPP killed Patrick Kimmons! PPP killed Quani's Hayes! PPP killed Kendra James! Fuck you guys! PPP refuses to open up the case on TT Gully! Fuck all of you! PPP! Say her name! Kendra James! Who killed her? PPP! Say her name! Kendra James! Who killed her? PPP! Say her name! Kendra James! Who killed her? PPP! Say her name! Kendra James! Who killed her? PPP! Say her name! Kendra James! Who killed her? PPP! Say her name! Kendra James!
I'm trying to fix my gimbal situation. Hang on.
You know who else they killed? Quani's Hayes! Say his name! Who killed him? Say his name! Who killed him? Say his name! Who killed him?
The area near North Lombard Street and North Campbell Avenue is now closed. All persons must immediately leave the area by traveling to the south on North Denver Avenue. Failure to adhere to this order may subject you to arrest, citation, or crowd control agents, including but not limited to tear gas and/or impact weapons.
There are children in this assembly!
This is the fifth use of force warning. This is the fifth warning that tear gas may be used. Leave now.
Are you live streaming from that? Are you live streaming from that? No? Not from that one? You are from that? Oh,
Go back to your own fucking city! You don't fucking live here!
my gimbal's acting funny.
Patrick Kimmons! Aaron Campbell! There's no threat. You're the enemy. You're the goddamn enemy. Fuck you, fascists! Patrick Kimmons! Fuck you, fascist pigs! Quani's Hayes! Fuck you, fascist pigs! Who the fuck do you work for? Oh, is Trevor out here too? Is that Sergeant Trevor over there? Oh God, are both my bays out? You can leave! Are both my bays out tonight? Are both my bays out tonight? Oh, you guys are fucking scum! You are not welcome here! People over property! 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 Are you gonna shoot a smoke grenade into someone's chest in order to retreat? Are you gonna shoot a smoke grenade into someone's chest in order to do your magic smoke tricks? Huh? Patrick Kimmons, Kendra James! I see your fucking fans! Tuesday Gully, Shy India Harris! Keaton Lotus! Aaron Campbell! Aaron Campbell! You suck! No. Hey, don't crush shit! fuck out of here!
Damn it. My gimbal just turned off again, I think.
Hey, my friend, that's what a W looks like.
White smoke, pepper balls, and they're gone.
Is it spicy? It's not spicy.
No, it's not. It's not CS gas. It's white smoke.
Spicy, actually. It's really not. I don't know what it is, but it's not. Is it just smoke?
Yeah, it's the white smoke canisters. That's what I figured they would use because they didn't have gas masks on.
They have their masks on, that's why. I wish they would try me.
Look, I would just want to like
Good. There's 2 in.
How's it going?
You're a famous streamer.
Why do you say that? Oh, thank you. So are you.
Infamous
Some other action somewhere across town.
I have no idea. I stopped looking at my chats when I picked up 300 from Free Hauler.
You're not having fun.
Did you block him?
No, I talked shit to him. I told my people to check it out here. This punk ass one. We'll stream it. Win, lose, or draw, buddy.
Has he been out here?
Kevin.
Win, lose, or draw, dude. Stream it. Do something.
You taking off?
Not tonight, but soon.
Oh, okay.
At least I'm out here for something I believe in.
I don't think people would let him stay out here. If you know what I mean. That's just my thought on that. I don't know.
They might have just backed off a whole bunch and then hoped nothing else happened. Shot one guy in the knee with a pepper round.
Did they get you?
Me?
Yeah.
No, this guy here.
Or I don't want to like get all up and close and personal with that guy. But did he just get hit in the arm or something, or the leg, in the knee? Yeah. Thank goodness for those knee pads.
I can't do it if I shave.
Why do you think Darren?
Hi, Melissa.
Darren still looks good.
Oh, okay. I was like,
me too.
Cop to the beggar fought better fogger. No shit.
both of us were like, that look. Yeah.
That's why I'm like,
No, I'm not hitting on Streamworks. I'm just talking to him. Jeez.
Look at this. For real, they're over here.
Oh, so
Streaming close by.
I'm talking to my friend and they're like, oh, you guys are hitting on each other. Okay. I see
I'm
how
hitting on
it
our
is.
followers if you guys want to jump to Streamworks. No, just kidding.
Sure. Shoot. I'm not talking as much on my stream as much as I usually do during my stream because I'm trying to like block the shit out of people right now.
Two phones in.
Yeah, well, I got this new phone and then I had already like paid for this one with monthly payments, I was all paid up. So they were like, well, you can try to sell it yourself or keep it. So then I just ended up getting a second phone line. Hey, Taylor.
So Rick, if you want to pigeon-tail me, you thought that I was streamer press, according to your statement. You are correct. I also admit that I'm out here for something I believe in. That is correct. You can be streamer, press, and believe in something. They're not something that you have to have one, two, or you can have all three of them. Carissa is your streamer press. Okay, first of all, whatever you're smoking, you need to share an eighth of that. So I'm trying to smoke with you. That's the definition of fake press that you can attend with immunity. Well, that's the funny thing is that I don't wear a press on anything that I wear, and I don't claim to be press on police. I just come out.
I do.
Yeah, I feel.
Watch out! Watch out! Get out the street! Watch out!
I like that guy's accent. Hi, Travis. The cops were just here, and then they left in a cloud of smoke, per usual. Poof! Oh, I don't care, Tina. I just think it's funny. The other day, people were like, you should date Soul. I'm like, I'm good. I'm not looking for love.
That's my brother. It has been my brother. I met that motherfucker in prison when I was like 21 and he was 18. I didn't go to make friends, but I came out with a motherfucking brother.
My gimbal. You know what's wrong with my gimbal? I was using it for a while and then I plugged in my phone and then it started messing up then. But I'm at 20%, so I have to keep it plugged in. Come on.
Bad habitat for oh, yes. Dude, she reps me.
Hi, Sparky. Is that your real name?
I had a roommate, 19-year-old kid. Shot himself in my fucking liver in the morning one time, right? Killed him. His mom was the first person I called. Like I called Avery and then I called him.
Are they back?
Alright, everybody, be cool and do not panic. Be cool and do not panic. Be aware, not afraid. Be aware, not afraid.
Thank you. I don't want to go up there. There's a guy with a gun over there.
What do you mean? You saw a guy with a gun?
Somebody said that. I don't know. I'm not going to go up and look though.
What's the is that the riot line up there?
Somebody just said there's a guy with a gun up there. I don't know.
Thank you. Let's go look and see what we're doing.
Oh yeah, that's those goons, all right. I think.
It's a group of goons with a gun.
It's really hard to tell.
Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Just remaining full. Stay where you are.
I think that they are, yeah.
Stay where you are.
It was, I think that lady was with them that had a flag around her. Flag lady. Shit. Somebody's shooting. 3 shots fired.
Walk to the right. Walk to the right. Walk to the right. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. I think
I know.
Did anybody get shot or were they shooting in the air? What is happening?
It's a gun. It was a gun. It's not a cop. It's just somebody with a gun.
I want to go to my car.
Yo, we're good. Yo, we're good.
What do you mean we're good? What does that mean? Yeah, what does that mean? What?
We don't need to run. We're good. The dude doesn't have a gun anymore?
I don't know where everybody else is though.
I think I'm gonna go. Just gotta figure out where the hell he went. And then I'm out of here. Excuse me. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
No, you're okay. Beware. Don't fucking ask us like you fucking care.
I mean, we don't know where the guy with the gun is, so I don't really feel safe here. Is anybody walking in, where am I? In this direction?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, no, I'm just right over there.
Yeah, you can just walk with us.
Okay, are you leaving right this second, or?
We're finding our people.
They're right there.
Okay.
Are you ready
okay.
to go right this second?
Whenever you guys are, I just want to like kind of see what's happening with the cops here, but at the same time, I don't want to get shot. So.
Yeah.
Whenever you guys are ready, I'm ready to go.
We'll go something right
Okay.
No, they might.
Yeah, I have a bulletproof vest, bulletproof helmet, ballistic goggles.
I'm at Heavenly Donuts. I'm walking to you.
And every time I hear a pop, I'm like,
Oh my God.
looking around.
Be like that for years.
Yep.
I've already seen more action than most people who serve in the military.
Yeah.
If you protest anything,
Yeah, I'm with a group. I mean, there's just like a psycho on the loose, so. Yeah, they shot in the air and then they started moving toward people.
I'm vegetarian.
Sweet.
I can help you with that. And we're here for you. We're here for you if that's what you choose to do.
There's a couple for me. Fried chicken and I'm like,
Let's do a little deep dive.
there's a lot of good vegan nuggets actually.
How you doing?
I feel a little weird with my face in here.
I'm sorry.
Just people trying to scare everybody here.
Hey, I found.
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Ready. Okay. Well, I guess I am leaving.
Well, do you want to walk like on that
Thanks,
side real
Taylor.
quick, or are you...
Hey, I found a.
Yeah, I'm cool with walking on that side.
Are you able to distribute it? Yeah, for sure. That's it.
together, right?
Yes, 100%.
I am unfortunately curious now with those cops.
I know. I do want to know what's going to happen next, but I don't want to be.
I like how they didn't ask us to leave. It's like now that there's an actual criminal act, they're like,
Please do not engage with police.
please leave us alone. But
Wow. We got a vehicle driving through and a shooting tonight.
You picked a night.
Welcome to the North Associated Pilgrim. Yeah, people are starting to feel bold. Yeah. That's bad. Yeah, it is.
Thanks, Taylor.
So y'all think somebody called the police, or did they know? Did they hear it? I want to know if someone called.
I think they probably have people nearby that.
Yeah, I think there's plenty of people out here for them.
Or if someone got shot, someone could have just called 911 for an ambulance.
True, that's true.
True.
But there's no ambulance here.
I know.
Or a firefighter.
Thank you, Tina.
The drone.
Moving up to take a look.
This is the Portland Police Bureau. Officers are concluding their investigation at this time. They will be leaving the area. Do not throw objects at officers as they leave the area. Failure to disorder may subject you to citation, arrest, or the use of crowd control agents, including tear gas and/or impact weapons. Do not throw objects at officers as they leave the area.
Alright, yeah, let's go.
Are you ready? Or do you want to stay more? Are you ready?
I'm ready to go, I think. No, I'm good. All right, gonna go up there and go to my car where those cops are and head home. Thank you so much for tuning in. It was a crazy night and my hair is all messed up.
This is the Portland Police Bureau.
All right, guys. Much love and peace to you.
Do not throw objects at